Unlike other races, African women tend to have curves here and there, which lead to most of them not being able to get that nice dress from the boutiques and international brands. Tonight, on the second episode of Made in Kenya, as we celebrate women, we tell you about one remarkable woman who has made it her mission to dress the curvy lady. Wandia Gichuru is the founder of Vivo Limited, and today we meet her at a production house where the magic happens.
We use predominantly a viscose fabric that has a lot of stretch in it, so it has either spandex or lycra in it, which makes it very comfortable, and it also makes the clothing sort of shape to your figure.
Wandia had to first acquaint herself with the most worn sizes by women in the region.
12 and 14 are probably the most average, typical size. But you know, I have a different opinion about sizes because I think size is very personal and it depends on how you feel, what you feel comfortable in.
Wandia, who takes pride in her business, has put her foot forward in order to scale up her business to serve more customers, one thing that remains a challenge to many manufacturers.
When you start to build a brand and people start to trust your brand, then you're able to take it in different directions. I mean, we could continue doing exactly what we're doing and just expand it to, you know, more stores, different countries or whatever. But we can also take our product line and deepen it or widen it.
Currently, there are several institutions offering courses on textile and design, but according to market players like Wandia, a lot needs to be done to take Kenyan apparel to the next level.
There's a big challenge around getting skilled staff, and I think having more opportunities, training centers, technical colleges, where people could learn some of the very basic skills, but from, you know, using modern technology, using, you know, lessons learned in countries that are really at the cutting edge.
A predicament that the chief executive of the Kenya Association of Manufacturers is well aware of.
I think it's important to have linkages with academia as industry so that when these students are in university, they already start having practical experience within the manufacturing sector.
Kenya has 52 textile mills, out of which 15 only are currently operational, and even then operate less than 45% of the total capacity, with electricity and high cost of imported fibers being the major cost drivers in this economy.
We import the fabrics mostly from Asia, although we're now looking at trying to source more locally and regionally as well.
A cost that reflects on the purchasing price of products, especially from local manufacturers and fashion designers. For instance, the composition of a standard t-shirt made in Kenya, 8% of the cost goes to labor, 5% electricity, 64% on material, 2% on maintenance, and 21% overhead costs.
We've seen a lot of exports growing in the AGOA market, for example, where Kenya is the largest exporter to the US in textile. The challenge, of course, is that we have not grown our cotton value chain at the same speed, meaning that we are not able to do farm to fashion.
I think the government is doing what it can do and trying to look at things from a very macro level, which I think is important. I think that's what a government needs to do. They need to look at the overall policies, you know, the challenges that are being faced by the sector as a whole. And like I said, I think they are engaging.
Another issue that hampers the growth of local apparel designers beyond our borders is the inability to brand Kenyan products to the level of leading international brands. The manufacturing sector currently contributes 10% of Kenya's GDP and has the ability to grow and employ more if the country continues to give manufacturers like Wandia better business environment to operate in. Melanoi, K24 Business.